If you change the price, I will kill you. Go figure it out. That's what the CEO told the team when they suggested to raise the price. Costco has sold the same hot dog and soda for $1.50 since 1980s. It reportedly loses money on every single one of them, on purpose, and it has protected that loss like it's the most important number in the company. And friends, if you're running a restaurant, this is by far the most misunderstood pricing decision in retail, because the item that everyone thinks is a giveaway is actually the smartest marketing that the company has ever ran. Hey friends, welcome back to The Receipt, the series where we take apart the businesses behind the restaurants that you know. I'm Wilson, 2 decades in food and beverage, built my dessert chain 720 Sweets to 7 locations before it was acquired. And I've made the mistake this entire story is about. I've looked for cheap, popular items on my menu, done the math and thought that, hey, you know what? Basically, we're giving this away for free. Let's just raise it $1. Sometimes it was right, many times it was wrong. It quietly just broke the one thing that made people trust our prices. And what I want to show you is why one of the most popular retailers on earth guards a money-losing hot dog like a state secret. Because the hot dog was never the product. Now let's dive right in. Costco opens its first warehouse in 1983. And almost from the beginning, there is a hot dog stand out front. A 1/4 pound all beef hot dog and a 20-ounce soda. By 1985, the combo is priced at $1.50. That price has not changed ever since. Not through inflation, not through recessions, not through beef spiking, not through pandemic, $1.50 for over 40 years. And here's the thing that you must understand. The food court was never designed to be a profit center. Most retailer treats food service as its own business. It has its own margins. Costco treats the food court like free parking, or like the free samples, or like the clean bathrooms. It's a service to the members, a reason for the members to stay in the building. So the hot dog isn't priced to make money. Rather, it's priced to make a promise. When you walk into a Costco, having spent $300 on groceries, and you grab a full meal for just $1.50 on the way to your car, the last taste in your mouth literally is that this place take care of you. Friends, this is not an accident, and it is actually by design. That it is the most valuable real estate for this entire warehouse, and it only costs them $1.50. Now fast forward, cost climbs the way that cost always climbs. Beef climbs, labor climbs, every input that makes the hot dog climbs for the last 40 years. And at some point, someone within the company does the obvious responsible thing. They run the numbers and they walk into Jim Sinegal, the co-founder and longtime CEO, and they suggest raising the price to $2. Even $1.75 just to stop the bleeding. And Sinegal's answer, if you raise the price of the hot dog, I will kill you. Figure it out. Instead of raising the prices, Costco went to rebuild the entire economics around that hot dog. They took the hot dog production in-house. They built their own hot dog manufacturing, so then that way they can control the cost of the product directly. They protected the price by attacking the cost, not the customer. So the $1.50 survives, not because they can't do the math, but because they decided the price itself was a brand asset worth defending. Hold on to that idea. A price is an asset, because that's the entire lesson in this video. Real quick, if you're finding any value in this, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe along the journey, and drop me a comment in the section below. What's the one item on your menu that you would protect even if it stops making money? Tell me honestly, so that way I know what to break down next. To understand the $1.50, you have to understand that Costco barely makes anything selling you groceries. Costco runs on razor-thin retail margins on purpose. It marks most products up only by a small, capped amount over the cost. The stuff on the shelves is close to break even by design. So where does the profit come from? The membership fee, the annual card that you buy just to be allowed to shop in there. The membership is reportedly the majority of Costco's operating profit. Guys, we're talking about the majority of the entire profit. The company's actual product is not the food, nor the TV, nor the giant tubs of mayonnaise. The product is the membership. Everything inside is priced to make that membership feel like the best $1.50, the best $60 that you have spent all year. And now the hot dog makes total sense. Because the $1.50 combo is not just a food item, it is a promise, it is a renewal ad. Because every time you eat it, it resells you on the benefit of the membership. It says out loud, the deal is real, we are still on your side, come back. Costco reportedly renews around 90% of its members every single year. We're talking about 90%. That is one of the stickiest customer base in all of retail. And the cheapest, most reliable piece of marketing in that entire flywheel is the hot dog that loses a few cents every single unit. The hot dog becomes the bait. It's an honest bait because the deal really is that good, but that's the reason why Senegal would rather lose money on it forever than to let anyone touch the price. But here's the trap, friends. This is where I see operators, myself included, get it exactly backwards. Because when money is tight, the instinct is to raise the price of your most popular, lowest margin item. It feels responsible. It feels like it's gonna help out. Everybody buys it, it barely makes any money, let's fix that. But your most popular low margin item is often your signal item. It's the price that people use to decide whether you're fair. Raise it and you don't just make a few cents. You quietly tell every single regular that the deal is over. Costco understood that the hot dog's job was never to earn margin. Its job is to be the proof. $1.50, unchanged for 40 years, is a promise that you can taste. It's more convincing than any ad, any loyalty app. The moment that they raise it, their story breaks. So they would rather rebuild the entire supply chain than to break the story. That is a discipline that most companies do not have. The genius is not the hot dog. The genius is knowing which number on the menu is the price and which number is a promise, and never confusing the two. So what's the lesson that you can actually learn from? 3 things. Number 1 is to know which item is your magnet, which item is your margin. Every menu has a magnet, the thing that tells people to come in, mention to friends, used to judge your prices, and it has margin items, the stuff that quietly pays the rent. They are almost never the same item. Costco's magnet is the $1.50 hot dog. The margins is a $60 membership. Map yours before you touch the pricing. Lesson number 2, price the magnet for love, not for profit. Your signal item, this magnet, should be priced to build trust, to be able to give back to your community, not to hit a margin target. You make your money on everything else that the magnet pulls people towards. The full cart, the second visit, the loyalty. And I'll be honest with you, at 720 Sweets, we had this signature item that people came in for. It is a $2 cone that we barely make money on. Yet, every single day, we sell hundreds of those cones. And when people come buy the cones, they would end up buying tubs of ice cream to bring it back to their family to eat, which is where we make all our margins. By identifying the cone and the tub, it allows us to have a very strong strategy moving forward. Number 3, you must fix the economics. Attack the costs and not the customer. Costco didn't raise the prices. They went and built their own hot dog plant. When your signal item, the magnet, stops working financially, protect the price by going to rebuild the cost around it. That's harder, but it is also what's gonna make the difference. Take this as reference, friends, but before you decide to raise prices on the thing that actually drags and pulls all your customers in, really try to identify, is this item gonna be a loss leader, a magnet, a thing that actually showcases to your customer who you really are, or is this actually a margin maker? Identify the difference and you're gonna be able to make your restaurant a profit machine. So there you are, friends. Costco sells a hot dog for $1.50, loses money on it on purpose, and threatens to fire anyone who raises it, all because that hot dog isn't food. It's proof that the membership is worth it. The magnet is the hot dog, the loss leader. The margins is the membership, and the discipline is to never confuse the two. If you find any value in this, make sure you guys subscribe along the journey, hit that like button, so then that way it tells me to keep doing these for you. With that, friends, we'll see you in the next one.